Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I will be doing my Pisces today. This is a bonus reading because I had some time for December. It's still general, can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth, might be you, might be them, or might be nobody that you know. It won't always resonate. Okay, my Pisces, let's see. Let me do my prayer. If you want to skip my prayer, you can go in like a minute from now. But let's do this. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Pisces the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Four of Swords. Yeah, definitely. Four of Swords is all about that very peaceful, restful type of energy. Very mellow. I was feeling that. Overall for you guys, what I was getting is like feeling happy at home. Feeling happy at home, like family time is just very precious to you. Feeling thankful and grateful for what you do have. Celebrating, cooking, just feeling very hopeful for the upcoming year. And I was getting a lot of that, not realizing how you're not promised tomorrow. And not really planning on wasting time. I don't think anybody really plans on wasting time, but okay. But it's real mellow, like, let's worry about tomorrow. Because technically, tomorrow never really comes, does it? Tomorrow will be yesterday. So that means that you never really have to ever worry. That's a good thing. But might be reminiscing or would be around family. I feel a lot of elder advice, you know, when grandparents and great-grandparents, you know, are around. Kids are playing all over the place and they talk about those good old days. That's the kind of energy I'm getting for you guys. Very sweet, mellow, enjoying your now. Okay, my Pisces, so now let's see what the cards tell us. We'll do a 3-card spread. I'm using the Gilded Tarot Royale, clarifying with Rider deck and giving you a butterfly oracle card towards the end. If you ever want to know what cards I use, that's all down below in my description box. Your first card is going to deal with your recent past, last year, last month, last second, anytime in your recent past, right? You have the 5 of Swords. So, some of you guys are tired of the fighting, you know, the conflict, the pettiness, the playing games. No more games. It's like, enough with the games. Why spend all this time and energy fighting and arguing? Again, we're not promised tomorrow. Life is short, so enjoying your now. Some of you guys might have recently decided to leave someone that was like that, or get out of some environment that was that way, where you couldn't really rest. We saw the 4 of Swords, right? That's very peaceful. That's taking a step back, separating from the chaos and looking at things differently, in a different angle, a different perspective. Just in that Zen mode. So, this is in your recent past, so that's a good thing. The need to change. Realizing that a change has to happen in the way that you think, or in the way that you react, or this is who you're dealing with, and obviously it's not working, so why be there? Your present energy, you have the Ten of Wands. Life is hard enough, right? This is feeling overwhelmed, feeling burdened, realizing that perhaps you take on too much, other people's problems, other people's issues, people pleaser. And you end up very, very tired. So it's just not the energy you want to be in anymore. The good thing is that it's a 10, so you're almost done. You're almost done. The good thing is that you're realizing it. You're seeing this. And you want this upcoming year to be different, right? Enjoy, stop, how do they say? Stop and smell the roses. Enjoy your now type of energy. Not work so hard. Take more time with your family, your friends, yourselves in your near future. Nice. You have the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Oh, look at how pretty that card is. Beautiful. You see all the light. Did you find the light? This is actually very traditional. This is a very traditional type of energy where kind of how I was, describing in the beginning, I see like family reunions. I see, and of course nowadays people can't get together so much like that. But I guess it's more like remembering those times. Like remember last year when we, all the family was together and really appreciating that time. Appreciating that time. So that's why it's that whole feeling of we're not promised tomorrow, so we have now. We're here now. Let's, make new traditions. Let's enjoy the joy. Enjoy the joy of being together. Having, the kiddos all around, opening presents. It is Christmas time, right? So Merry Christmas. Very traditional. Spiritual. You could be something about the church. Helping. You guys are helpers anyway. You're very humanitarians as well. Helping the less needy. The less needy? No, I think they're pretty needy. That's why they need help, right? So the less fortunate. And that's why you're feeling so grateful, because it's like, look, we have a home. We have, some food. We have and others don't have. So let's appreciate what we do have and try our bestest to help those that don't have any way that we can. Non-profit organization type things. Maybe you are involved with the church, or you're putting together some kind of support for those in church. You know what I mean, right? And this is also in regards to possibly a commitment, a contract of some sort, marriage. It feels like maybe if you were arguing with your significant other before, you're seeing how that doesn't get you anywhere. It just feels it's a heaviness. Like when you're not getting along with someone, even if it's like something simple, the whole day just messes up your day, doesn't it? It's like the heavy heart feeling of not even wanting to come home. What are they going to say? Just so uncomfortable. And then depends who you deal with. Some people do the whole silent treatment. They won't talk for days. Others, all they do is talk and talk and talk. And, talk back, playing games, pushing buttons back and forth. It's just so heavy, such a burden to deal with that. So some of you guys are coming to that conclusion and either agreeing to disagree, or just realizing, again, what you do have and what others don't have. And you and your person, you and your family, maybe that's all you have. That sounds weird. Okay. just appreciating each other, loving each other. You know, you already know their faults before. They knew that your faults before. So why are you going to bring up that now? You knew that I was like this from the beginning. So let's not pick at each other for when the little things. So I do see like this really nice coming together and heart-to-heart conversations where maybe you didn't see their side, they didn't see your side because it wasn't talked about. And you know, nowadays there's been a lot more family time, right? Kind of forced to be at home. So I think for some of you that really has helped in your actual family dynamics, your relationships with your family, with your friends, your close ones. You kind of see who's there and who would be there. Who could you depend on? Where before could have been a lot of that keeping up with the Joneses, you know, just trying to keep up. Committing to being a better you. And them as well. I can't talk, okay? Not giving up. 9 of Wands. Not giving up. You've been through so much already. Together. Now, my Pisces, let's get this straight. If you're dealing with someone that they are narcissistic, that they intentionally are trying to hurt you, that they don't respect you anymore, that they make things harder for you so they can feel better about themselves, then that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about those relationships, those partnerships where there's a genuine concern and love and respect, and once in a while you might, you know, say what you say to get it at each other, one up each other, but deep inside you know you would never want any harm to come to them and them to you. So these are the type of relationships that you guys are trying to keep together. Not giving up. It's just been through so much already. So much. All right? And life isn't perfect. You can't get along with everybody, especially if you live with them. Like, especially if you live with them. And you know, this is like with siblings and stuff like this. You're always going to have those little arguments. It's not going to be all rainbows and butterflies every day. I don't even think that's very common. But understanding that. See, I love this. Clarifying the 5 of Swords is the 10 of Swords in reverse. It's just not worth carrying all that heaviness, those wands, those, grudges. Holding grudges, giving yourself ulcers, making yourself sick, playing these games. So for some of you in the past, you have come to this conclusion. Why are we fighting so much? Why are we trying to one-up each other? Or why am I in this relationship, in this situation that brings me stress and anxiety and that heavy feeling? Some people would say that you might like it. I'm not saying it. I'm saying, isn't that like, I remember like my parents would say something like that, like, oh, you must like for, you know, so-and-so to treat you that way because you're still there. That would be my brother, my sister. You know, if you put it that way. But obviously, different scenarios, different circumstances. Sometimes you kind of have to be there, especially if it's work. You kind of have to be there. But you could choose to not let it get to you as bad. Just, I guess, what would Jesus do, right? Don't have to be so involved and make things worse. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying. Now, let's see. What is this? 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is clarified by the Page of Wands in reverse. This is a lack of motivation, lack of passion. it's, again, it takes too much. It takes more energy to be, you know, in a bad mood and be thinking this way and feeling this way. It's draining, emotionally draining, physically draining. So some of you guys have lost the passion, but then why would you be passionate about being in that type of situation? It's just not worth it anymore. It's not worth fighting for. But I see it more in a peaceful way. Like, you know what? We're just putting this energy in the wrong place. Exerting all this energy towards the wrong things. You know? So this is actually a good thing. Not interested in carrying all that heaviness. Others, this could be in regards to your work scenario, where it could have been fun at one point. You might have really enjoyed your job at one point, and now it just feels like it's just too much. It's not fun. You just lack the passion, the desire to do it anymore. So that is the way the universe tells you that you're shifting, you're transitioning. It's time for something new. It's time for something different. You're not always supposed to be doing the same thing, unless you're lucky enough to find the thing that you would love to do and have passion for forever. But many times, you know, your career could change, your interests change, you change, you become a different you decade after decade. The Hierophant is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. In the beginning, I was saying, not wanting to waste your time anymore. This is not waiting. Not waiting. Could have to do with a marriage, a common law relationship, whoever you have committed to, you know, had some kind of contract, whether it was a marriage contract, a work contract, or a contract that you did with yourself that said, I'm going to stick to this job, I'm going to stick to this career, I'm going to do this, but then somewhere along the way you decide that that's not you anymore. Some of you have been doing this for a long time. 6, 7, 8 years have been in this relationship. It feels like that 7-year itch. So now it's different. You don't want to invest in this anymore. You have other goals, other desires. Again, it's a different you. So do what you got to do. Some of you, you're actually coming together with different people that you're in alignment with more now. So maybe a different circle of friends, a different type of group, a different religion. It's from one extreme to the other, but not in your eyes, and it's something you want to do. There's something else, someone else you want to invest in. For many of you, it's yourselves. This is a lot of that higher learning, spiritual enlightenment. This is like the Pope, the priest, you know. Not waiting. Not waiting. Ooh. Lovely. The Nine of Pentacles, upright. So this would be freedom. Some of you guys want to be whoever it is you want to be. This chick right here, I call her Miss Independence. Miss Independent. She does whatever she wants. She's a free spirit. She has her money on point. She has her own stuff. She doesn't need anyone to tell her what to do, to hold her hand, to give her advice for her to make decisions. She enjoys the little things. She's right there, look, just playing with the bird, playing outside, stacking her chips, not stressed, not worried. enjoying nature, just living life, right? So this is freedom, feeling free as that bird, free as a bird, free as a bird. If you want to take things slow, you see the little snail right there? If I want to go slow, I'll go slow. If I want to go fast, I'll go fast. I'll do whatever I want. That's the life. Right there next to the 10. Focus on yourself, paying you, doing your me days. If not, this is definitely what you should be doing. I'm not telling you to break up or anything. I'm telling you to enjoy the time that you have and do what makes you happy. Not others. What makes you happy? For some of you, something didn't come through. It didn't come through so you can be true to you. You might have been waiting on someone, and if that someone or that situation was going to take you in a totally different direction that you weren't necessarily interested in, you know, didn't have a lot of passion for, desire for, but you did have passion and desire for the person or the project, or it was some kind of family commitment, so you felt obligated to. But either it didn't happen because it was supposed to not to happen, or you decided not to make it happen and put yourself first, pay yourself first. Others, this is some kind of third-party situation where you're not the only one. You saw the signs, and you also saw your worth. Your worth is more important. Your value is more important. Okay, my Pisces, let me give you a butterfly oracle card. You have emotions. Let's give you one more. So you guys have gone through some kind of grief work. There's a lot of healing has happened. Ooh, I love this. Here's your windfall. So your good luck continues, my Pisces, because you are enjoying in your joy. Enjoy, enjoy. Let's talk about these emotions first. Where is it at? And if you guys could do me a favor and please press that like button, that would really, really help me with my algorithm while I look for this number. Okay. Hold on, my Pisces. Stay with me. Stay with me. I almost got it. You're evolving and progressing. So it's natural for you to have a different perspective now than you did before. You drew this card because your feelings are speaking to you, and it's important for you to listen. Ignored emotions only grow stronger and louder. There's something in your life that is becoming intolerable to you. You once were able to endure or even enjoy this situation, but because you have changed, so too have your emotions. This card asks you to be honest with yourself and take an inventory of how you're feeling. You don't have to resort to drastic action to resolve anything. Sometimes it's enough just to acknowledge your own feelings so that your heart feels heard and understood. This could involve getting some guidance from a therapist or joining a support group, dealing with an emotional loved one, empathetically absorbing other people's emotions. Nice. That was kind of what I was talking about. Now let's look at this windfall. Windfall's number at 100. Let's keep it 100. How do you... That's not how you say it. It's 100, okay? A positive change in your finances is indicated by this card. Although the newfound abundance may be unexpected, it definitely serves a purpose in your life. Your prayers for support have been heard and answered, and now is your role to utilize the windfall in the most beneficial way. Pray and meditate to have the strength to say no to distracting influences that could squander your resources. You have access to divine wisdom to guide your investments so that they continue to support your health, happiness, and mission. Most of all, do not allow any fluctuations in your finances to stress you, as you have the power to be at peace no matter what's going on around you. And as you emanate peace, so too do you attract all that you need. Nice. This could be paying off some debts, a healthy and positive change in your spending habits, and learning how to receive. There you go, my Pisces. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I wish you Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and continue to stay in your Zen. KK, thank you, bye.